there's sure to be droppings and honkings all over the field. We are here in Champaign, Illinois, Geese Memorial Stadium. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Illinois Fighting Illini. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will take the field first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win, so it'll be a fun individual matchup.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
It's boy football.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
In the final hole, baby, in the cold, in the cold.
In a boxing match, 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Trying to establish the run. And he might get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Cornhuskers come to the line trying to find a way to convert.
I don't like that. You got to win up front, fellas.
Quarterback keeps it.
Ooh.
Boy, did he look
Never mind, we like it.
To go. Gets it down to the 37.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Good job by that safety coming up.
Immediately stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity.
Got that safety coming on up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Cover 3 or cover 1.
Sells to fake. Throws to the wideout. Lucky to get it off.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Sets his feet. It's Calandria. Unloads to the wideout.
Catch that, baby.
What a spectacular
Good catch. Good catch.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll give it on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Complete. Touchdown, Nebraska. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
There we go.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays.
Good job starting the game. Good first drive.
9 plays
Defense.
scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a
need our defense to play
early in this game offensively.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score.
Never know what you're getting with the computer.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown.
Offense. You know they're going to have some big linemen. They're going to want to run the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
The
Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. And here comes Caden Hauser. He's been able to put together a solid resume. We're anxious to see what he can do in this one. They'll move the tight end.
I didn't mean to move y'all.
They'll run it. Gets it across
Let's
the
move the linebacker.
31, a pickup of 5.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Gets the back moving. They give it to him again. They
Yeah, this coming from that side.
him, and this time the defense
I got
was
third down.
all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Big third down. I go some fooling with the quarterback, you know.
They're faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Good job, defense. 3 and out, baby.
Short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Trying to take it back. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Swings it out to the flat.
Wide open.
There he goes.
They're going to leave you wide open. Stiff on him. They're going to leave you wide open.
He ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like quick read,
Just
get the ball
just lob it out there.
get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Hard running there. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Handoff again.
Come on, baby. Fight. Go push through there.
Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short.
I like square out there.
To the air. It's Calandria. Makes
Yeah,
the grab.
that was on me. I threw it behind them.
First down, they've got it up to 12.
We'll take it, though.
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Looking for running room.
He's 4 yards.
Right at the
2 yards.
line, and they're trying to cash in on
not
this
getting
drive.
no fields. I thought it was about 4.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keep it on the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Man, that's good plays back-to-back, getting him on the ground. And I tell you what, just good job wrapping him up, not letting him get yards after contact and make your defense really have to work harder. Great job getting downhill, making tackles, and now you're set up pretty good. Third and medium, probably a passing situation. Nice physicality by this defense.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is
tied in
third
on that
down.
corner route.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground.
What do we do with him?
Nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Just a believer. You can't get into
Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up
you
the
probably
first
don't deserve
down
it.
here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th and short. Looking for a marker. He's got enough for the first
that ain't
down,
6.
and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Wow.
Man, I like it. No hesitation, belief in my offensive unit. 4th and short equals success for me. I want the touchdown. Now set up on a 1st and goal situation because of good physical.
Touchdown.
Wide open, baby.
The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And I think this is really the separator.
I think we scored a play before that. However,
throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows. He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
all right, defense. Do what we do.
And
outside of the Oregon game, do what we do.
This drive will start at the
Do
25.
what we do.
The Illinois offense returns to the field.
Give me a little cover 2.
Now we'll get
We
a
ain't seen
chance
that
to see if
yet.
they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
That's that outside.
Might as well run him again.
Good tackle.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll try to get to the marker himself.
Busted.
Solid work and execution there. They'll
Good
have
pull.
a first down as they mark it at the 40.
You don't want to play the
that
quarterback.
decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Sells the run, looking to pass. Caught, it's Clement. 7-yard pickup on
Right.
that one.
That's the thing about playing computer. I move right out of where he
This
do
quarterback
that.
right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
All right, 2 in my.
Down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Illinois quickly down the field. Handoff to the single running back.
Shit.
At the 35, he's open. Maybe a 3.
Bad angle.
And he slipped.
Bad angle by me.
And he'll house it. Touchdown to line.
Bad angle.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him. But he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, I'm new to this
screen. Once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action.
Just sitting here and talk to myself the whole time.
So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
And here comes the Nebraska offense
Power
back
going,
onto the
power
field.
football.
They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first
Yeah, I'm going to
down.
fix my camera the next
9.
time. My phone. I just can't read. I don't even know who's talking to me.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
There we go.
The first down.
At least you're giving me something good to look at so far. Big runs both ways.
There, they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Calandria. Gets it to the back. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
I mean, that needs to be a... Square should probably still be open on there.
Looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's
Hunter.
Hunter.
Got nobody up there.
He stopped right
one corner on 3 guys.
They'll move the chains. It's first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and
play action.
Like putting a drive together.
Their defense open the whole play. It's almost like they just can't get out the route quick enough.
Back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
I'd say they started loading this box
up. Line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeps it. There's some room. Past the 6. And
there we go.
They'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense moving forward now. The defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment.
Missed that block, tight end. You missed the block.
Just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Illinois uses its 2nd timeout.
Okay.
They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
So we can't keep this quarterback run game.
Zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that
Can't really ran him like this here.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
That's on me. I turbo too quick. I turbo before the cutback.
Timeout taken here by the Illini, and that is their 3rd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts.
3's not terrible,
dude. This 3rd down play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
This defense really does a nice job playing with their eyes and pursuing the ball. They took away all of the quarterback's options.
This the last 2 minutes like a 2 clock.
They rallied to him, made the tackle, now setting up fourth.
Get to come out throw us a pick like he usually would, we'll be all right. It's that time you kick this field goal against your user, and Illinois come back and throw you a pick.
Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble.
Never know if you're overdoing it or...
And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out
there. So make a wide.
Offense comes out ready to
go. 4.
This lead in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing.
Get a set. They only got 1 timeout. But they ain't got no timeout.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Some cover 4 here. Try to get a little
the Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Hauser. Finds his tight end.
He can inbound, yes sir.
Before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
That's
From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! And it's a sack.
We're going to call the timeout. We're going to try to go block it.
And they'll still have
or do I set up a return? I can't break it. I can break it. Ask Chris about it.
Answer by this defense.
Let's try to break it. You might break 2 tackles like you did versus Washington.
Get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Kick is in the air.
There we go.
Secures it at the 30.
There we go. There we go.
He's going to get loose. A huge
Did we get a field goal out of this?
Out of bounds, but man, he put his team in great position. So it's
9 miles an hour wind.
Seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string.
That's how you end the half.
Perfect. And they'll trot off to the line.
That's how you cheat another 3 points out of it. So, you know, I almost should have went faster, right? I would have had a little more time. I could have tried to go get a touch.
Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports.
We run offense first, so we kick them back to them. So we need to stop right here. 1 touchdown. It's a 6-point game.
The EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look
watched that one last night.
Taking on the number 4 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's LSU with a double-digit lead. You can't count out the opposition, but I'd say the defense looks awfully stout so far. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now over to your game in Champaign. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on it is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Dominate. We gave up a couple plays. The one drive.
The Huskers will kick it off to start the second half. And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, I caught up with the Nebraska head coach coming out of the locker room. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team. Somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid.
There we go.
Continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half.
That's a lot of wide on them.
Okay, Holly.
For more cover two.
That last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down.
I got caught.
Finds the tight end.
I got caught switching on the snap.
Been hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Going to take a shot.
Knock that down.
Chance he's got it. Just
That's
gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
That is a beautiful throw. We were all talking coming into this game. We weren't sure if anyone was going to be able to complete a pass because of these conditions. And as a quarterback, when you're throwing in the snow, the ball's slick. Anyone running a route, it's hard to get in and out of breaks. Those two guys were on the same page right there, coming up with a huge play in the inclement weather.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. The fake wants to throw. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now. Let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Got him quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first
Is that what it costs? Is that what he wants? He wants his money back?
They just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel.
Yeah, just let them know we can't do that in first because they're going to win. So go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and do it. And go, so you need to go up a half size.
Doing the most important part, probably the hardest too, getting him on the ground.
Yeah.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Motion from
I was trying to call it down. Did I get the timeout?
Call by the Cornhuskers.
Look at that. I think we were jumping off sides, too.
And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way.
That worked out.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Hauser. That pass not
good job. Good job. We'll give him 3, baby. We'll give him the 3.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And
he might miss it. Snow, he's going to slip.
Hash and 35 yards out.
Okay.
Just drives it between the uprights. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10.
They don't even got no video board up there. Look at the scoreboard.
But nice job being ready.
Some Big Ten shit. I guess they do got a big one on the other side.
And putting 3 points on the board.
You'll never see that in SEC country.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense.
I'm going to read option again. I think that was nice for him.
Leaves it in his belly. At the 35, he's got room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
Ball here on the edge.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. The screen, and watch
we can't get our speeds to the ball on the edge, baby. There we go.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job trying to scheme ways to get him out more space.
Back to throw. It's Calandria. Still looking to his right. Lets it fly. Right side, it's Hunter. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Triangle. Tight end could be open.
The play fake. They're all over him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much
So
time.
Triangle can't win this one-on-one.
They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet.
Circus should be able to win over there.
But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him.
Touchdown,
There we
Husker.
go, baby.
Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in
We
week
want to throw it
10.
high like that, but we got to get the
And
ball
with this long
down.
drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting
he should have
later
hit
in
the
the
receiver
football
instead
game,
of swat.
getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
Right, after this, one more computer game.
And he'll just
On the road.
This drive will start at the 25.
And then we come back and we get Ohio
Illinois
State
will get things going as the offense comes
at
out
home.
onto the
That
field.
could
After
that
giving
could
up
be a
that
game to
score, now
decide
it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get
who
a back
plays
and forth
Oregon
going, Jesse, in this game.
They got
in
to
the
put
Big
some
12
points on the
title.
board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But
Big
I'm
Ten
getting
side,
the
a Big
ball
Ten
in the hands
side.
of my best playmakers on this road.
I hear you, Jesse,
Disrespect.
but not panic time. And
Conference
you see
like
my
that.
defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
no way they call Reed in there.
Out wide right, it's Perry. Breaks into the open.
All right,
Taken out of
defense.
bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Illinois lining up quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Fires to the big fella. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, that's 3 throws on this drive and 3 completions and 3 first downs. And it's funny, talking to the offensive coordinator during the week, he said, hey, if my head coach would let me do it, I'd throw the ball 100 times a game. I wouldn't even run it because of how much I trust this quarterback to do the right thing. And that's exactly what's happening on this drive.
Good job. I think that was going to be complete, too.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Under pressure. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
There you go. Knock that thing down.
Incomplete.
You might as well take the 3 again.
Man for 6. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely.
2 touchdown game.
That'll close the gap to 14.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
I think this may be the second most points we've given up all year. 1 loss.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Cornhusker offense is out ready to go on the attack. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
They come.
Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it.
Oh, keep going outside.
To the right, complete. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Unloads it left. Got the big tight
end. Good catch.
And a big gain there.
Good
He's
throw.
knocked down immediately at the 45.
Good throw, good catch.
The Cornhuskers with the 1st and 10. Working the ground game. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeps it himself. Keeps it on the option. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings.
Not realize it, though.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Here we go, ready. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Outside the pocket, let's go. Oh,
that's how we gonna get it back, baby.
What a bad time for a mistake like that. Didn't let him get loose on the return.
Go get it right back.
Take it as
Good job.
The ball at the 47.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, man-to-man around the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Hand it to the back.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Quick give. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44.
Pass protection, right?
Looking to throw for it. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
Fires complete on the cross.
My other corner got lost on the motion or something.
39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Moves the pocket. It's Hauser. Quickly to the tight end.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Plows his way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. Heading to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Illinois.
Man, well, this is nice like that Washington. Down, and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back, and he can make big plays like that. Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit hole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves, too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation, if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
Fresh set of downs going up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, did they need that turnover? And he's going to take it all the way back.
Man, come on. That's the 85 damn profile.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First down, he'll keep it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Shotgun snap on third down. He's got it at the 20. Right down the gut of the field.
Got him.
Touchdown, Nebraska. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy is becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth-quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down.
Almost every time I go zone, they just go RPO.
Really every time. Evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just
some of the
big
computer
bodies
don't know what I'm calling.
Like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like so. I
almost got a call, man.
Second and long here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Fires to the right.
Good job, brother.
On after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late.
Good job, baby.
And down he goes at the 39.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
Listen, it's go time. We're trailing. It's the fourth quarter. We got to get a little bit more aggressive. I like the call. I like going for it, and especially because we made the completion and got the first down.
Off play action on first down. On target to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Driven back.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Motion from the wideout. The offense
yes, sir.
Defense scoops it up.
Yes, sir.
He's the other way. He's loose down the left side.
Take that thing, Chamberlain. Don't you get caught. Don't you get caught, boy.
He's at the 10.
There you go.
And this defense breaks it open as they return it to the house for 6.
A hit stick. Use a hit stick, baby.
Kind of play that
Use a hit stick.
you the game. You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown, but you create the takeaway, you scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play, and you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
On the return, it's Hankins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. To the air, it's Hauser. Grabs it in the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Here's a throw downfield late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
Rush right in his face. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. The give on 4th. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. There he goes down the right side. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Illinois uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Timeout taken here by the Illini, and that is their 3rd. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. Rushes on. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive.
Going for it all.
There we go.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
8-1 Nebraska. We just said at the beginning of the year we would be 8-1 right now. Everybody takes that.
In victory formation. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you can bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity. But at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Right there, when he came in, I knew it was a linebacker. I just thought he might go the other way. To the out. See that thing on the moon with his left. 86 on time. That was ridiculous, bro. What else is open on this one? Okay. That was not no bad, huh? Look at the end. That DT should have had him right there with the pull. Them over 2 touchdowns. It was wide open here too. There's a man in that end supposed to have him. He got out that way late. Look at that. He was open on the ground underneath too. Almost outrushed us. Definitely got some yards per attempt. Three turnovers to two quick. What again?